we are going to see some Android components. And I got this image from the Android Studios official website. These are the components. In this video, we are going to talk about the button, image button, floating action button, and the toggle button. Let's get started with the button. This is an example preview from the image from the internet. I got this image, and this is an example of the button. And a button consists of text or icon or both that communicates what action occurs when the user taps. It means that you can add a text or also you can add a icon with the text and uh, or both. That's what it means. This is an example code. XML. In a traditional method, we use XML and Kotlin combination of XML and Kotlin. In this video, for the pattern, we are using XML and Kotlin only. And in the next video, we will talk about the compose buttons. And this is an example code. We are initializing the ID and the height and here's the text. And this is an example Kotlin code button. In here's the ID. And this ID should be matched with this ID. You must understand. Then only it will access this and or it will provide error. And we had in the set on click error. Here you can add a source or you can start an activity or you can do what will happen if you click the button. You can add the function. And let's get into the image button. It's started from the example code. This is with height and we are adding the description and in the image button you can add the SRC which is an image and we getting from the drawable folder and they are adding the tint which is in background and this is a Kotlin code for the image button same as the button actually. But here the data type, you should mention it as a image button because in the tag you are mentioning as the image button. So in the find me by ID, you should mention as a image button. Let's get into the floating action button. This is an example of the floating action button. You may see these buttons in a popular social media apps nowadays and this is an example description. A floating action button is a circular button that triggers the primary action in your apps view. And you can add an animation like this or you can click this button to start activity, show, toast, snack bar, whatever it is you can do. And this is an example code for the floating action button. We're adding the ID with height gravity. For the why we adding the gravity? Because usually I see every floating action button is positioned in a right side bottom. So we are adding the gravity end bottom. In the XML, we usually don't mention it as right. Here we said end bottom. Just mean what does that mean? It will position in the bottom of the right side. And what I'm trying to say, this is end. What does that mean? It is right side. If you add a start, it means it's left side. That's what I'm trying to say. And like everything, like what we do, like before the components we are adding, and here we are adding the surround click listener and you can add a close or whatever what you want and we are moving to the next component toggle button initializing the id with high text adding the text for the toggle button this tag from the material component and this is inside of the constraint layout that's why we are using the constraints And this is an example preview of the what, switch toggle button. You usually see these buttons in a social media or any other applications. And whatever, this is what I try to tell you guys. And we will see in the next video. Thank you.